Hello everyone and welcome back to WolfQuest, and we are here with our Wayfinders pack who, how are we doing on affinity? We're not doing so hot, so we gotta spend some time hanging out with the pups. We were away from the den for a very long time yesterday dealing with the aftermath of our old den flooding, and I really hope it hasn't happened again because it did rain more yesterday in game, and yeah, it could have potentially. It could have. I haven't tried to send the puppos into the den just yet. Oh boy. How are we doing? Okay, we gotta claim a little bit more territory, kind of make that. Oh, this one I think strangers are in the process of taking. But, we'll probably have to bring back food for Raven, because I think our affinity is a little lower than I'd like it to be. So I'm gonna woof these guys into the den. Oh my goodness, you're kidding! You're kidding. Oh no. Again? Again? Are you serious? Oh, I guess these guys really are. Oh, they're living up to their name as they certainly are having to find their way. Oh my word. I didn't even I'm not over this legitimately, like, this has never happened to me. In all the time I've played this game, never has this happened. So we just saw this den up here. This is kind of a nice little rocky den. It's either that or this one here, I think, which I don't remember what it is. I think we gotta risk a longer journey heading up to this more northern den. Maybe, hopefully, going farther to the north will make it less likely to flood. I don't know if that's the case. You'd think being on a higher elevation might, but I guess it's just the slope of the den can trap water in there. I'm glad the pups weren't in it when it happened. I don't know if it can flood with them in there, but I can't imagine that'd be a good thing. The best case scenario, I bet your pups would all come scrambling out into who knows what danger, but wow. Guys, I'm speechless. This is not something that I ever expected. Okay, there's mule deer here, but I don't think we want to hunt just yet. I think we got to keep these guys moving. How are they doing on wakefulness too? 92%, so we should be able to get there without there being a problem in that respect. But oh my goodness, we're on the road again. Oh my gosh, if it happens a third time in a row, I don't know what I'll do. Like, legitimately, what is this? This is wild, you guys. Okay, Briar and Autumn are right with us. We've still got 5 trailing, so we should be good. We've got all 7 that I can see. But we're gonna have to move our territory again. Like, it's a good thing we claimed the hexes that we claimed, because we're gonna be up here now, and so we're gonna have to do it again and take these ones. Man, this is not at all what I anticipated, you guys. It seems like this game is certainly full of surprises, and it certainly does not hesitate to throw those surprises at us. Okay, I'm gonna stop, take a slight head count, and make sure we're not being followed. Let's see, they've found... Guys, did you find... No, they didn't find a place to go. I want to take a brief head count. Let's woof. They should go in the grass, right? They are going to the grass, okay. Just want to make sure that everybody's safe. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Doesn't look like anything's coming for us. How close are we to the den? We're just a little shy of halfway there, so let's call everybody back out and keep moving once again. We don't want to stop for too long because we don't have a lot of affinity to spare, that's for sure. There is very little tolerance when we're out on the road. You have basically the chance to have one hunt, and even that is kind of questionable. Speaking of hunting, I do see elk here. Wonder if our carcass is still somewhere around here. But I don't think right now... I don't think we need to worry about that just yet. I think we have time to get the pups to the den. They're not starving or anything. We have time to get the pups to the new den and then worry about hunting afterwards. We might just have to come back and really watch the territory because, oh my goodness, you guys. I don't even know if we're going to be able to market today, honestly. Okay, we've got a few trailing behind, but I think we're okay. You kind of just have to get the pups, like they are just kind of gonna trail to an extent. You can't keep them as close as you could. I think the den is right up here, though. I think it's that rocky area that you can see in the distance. I think that's where we're going. Autumn is definitely trailing us. She's lagging a little bit behind. Raven is bringing up the rear, though, which is good to see. And I think we've still got 7. Yeah, we've got 7 still. So that's good. That's very good to see. You don't want to leave any kids behind on the way. But I think... Oh, and there's mule deer right here. Okay, so we should just be able to hunt probably when we get here. We can come right back out and do a hunt, and hopefully that means Raven will get some food too, and we can probably leave her here with the pups if we need to, although we may not need to worry about that. Let's go right up here. We are very close to the new den. I don't think we'll have to dig this one out, but this one... Feather? Feather? Feather, stay close, please. Stay close, please, Feather. Don't get left behind. Alright, here we go. It looks like we are at the den. It's a wooded den with trees providing cover that will limit the ability of eagles to prey upon your pups. However, there's more ground cover than open dens, giving competitors like cougars more places to hide and attack your pups from. Well, I'm not leading them to a new den, so I guess we're going here. But look at this. Oh, this is a nice solid den that goes way back in the rocks. Alright, well, I guess we'll just... What do we call it? Cliffside Caverns, I guess. Call it that. We didn't even have much time to spend at the open den. Let's play with these guys a little bit. Oh, we found our new home. I always forget there's a pop-up. But let's get everybody in the den. And I think, I don't know how are we doing on affinity? We're at 100, okay. And a lot of them are above 11 pounds now. It's just Cricket and Crow who are not. But we do need to get some food. So let's make sure we do that. And it looks like there's a mule deer right over here. So we should still be able to just go hunting pretty much right away. And get some food. And maybe even have food when we come back. Is Raven... I want Raven to come with because this is... not gonna be... Let's see if she'll follow. We might have to get closer. Raven! Raven, please! Raven? 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 Can you come with us? There we go. Alright, because I want to try to do this as fast as we possibly can. I would like to bring this deer down as close to the den as possible so that hopefully we can go right back and try and get some of the food from the carcass because we need to move on... Oh! Missed the bite. We need to move on getting that territory claimed so that the stranger wolves are not just right by our pups. We're gonna have a bad time if they are, and that's not gonna be so fun. That's not something we want to be dealing with. Alright, she is actually turning back towards the den though, which is excellent. Let's slow up for a minute and let some stamina come back. We might want to stand still. Whoa, those are bull elk, aren't they? Did she just get kicked off by a bull elk in passing? I think she may have. Alright, here we go, here we go, here we go. Let's try and get a good bite in. Think we can do this. There's another elk herd, and I still don't think the baby animals are here yet. Probably very, very soon, but I think it's still a little bit early in the year for that to happen. Not towards the bison. Not towards the bison. Alright, there we go. We've got a good bite. We should be very close to bringing her down. Just a little bit more will do it. And we should, if we can get another good neck bite, there we go. Let's make sure we eat. We actually might finish the carcass, though, because I think everybody is pretty hungry and pretty tired after that journey. I can't believe that happened twice. Literally, I never dealt with this before, and then all of a sudden it's just like, nope, you're dealing with den flood problems for the entire playthrough. So I guess, alright, Raven, how are you doing on food? I want to make sure you've got enough. Okay, she is full on food, so we are free to take however much of this we need. Are you going hunting again? We just ate. So then what we need to worry about is these hexes here, and these are quite strong. That's a 95. Oh, this is gonna be tricky, guys, and we gotta worry about these ones are starting to go too. I think we gotta take on the purple hexes, which is the Crevice Lake pack. but I don't think we're going to be able to do all of that in one episode. I think we're going to have to spend 2 on it. And that's, again, this is why I like to prepare my territory before moving dens. But when it comes to a flood like that, it looks like we don't get much choice. Makes for a very, very risky playstyle if you don't hold on to more territory, it seems like. Because even with a 2-hex buffer, it's surprisingly difficult to hang on to that when we keep losing it. And I'm going to let these guys head off and try and get some... Oh, hello? Oh, that's a bull elk. I was confused for a minute there. We'll let these guys head off and start trying to claim some territory, and we'll catch up with them in a little bit. Okay, this hex up here is the one that I'm worried about because it's in the 90s, which means that either a stranger wolf pack is there or they have been there very, very recently. And I've got a pretty bad feeling that this is going to be where our claiming adventure ends for the day, because if we get into a significant fight, we're not going to be able to risk going after the... which pack even is the blue one? The Prospect Peak pack. We're not going to be able to risk going after them, that's for sure, because if our health is already down, and it is a little bit already just from hunting, it's not going to be worth the risk. So let's try and place this again as close as we can to our border so that it's easier to come back and mark and we don't have to run to the very outer edges of the territory. But if a stranger wolf pack is not here currently, I'm pretty sure that they were or they will be soon. So we've got to really watch ourselves, because if they come popping out, we're going to have a fight on our hands. And yeah, it's definitely claiming very, very slowly, if it is claiming at all. If we're... we did claim it, though. We did claim it. Okay, so maybe we can continue on. Maybe we will be able to remedy this. I don't know if we're going to get all the way through, though, because you can see we've got less than the half of our wakefulness left. We're getting pretty tired already, and I don't think the pups are in danger of leaving the den at the moment, but we do need to watch that, because, again, if we get into a dangerous fight when we come back, we've been moving dens so much that maybe we've confused the predators, but it has been a bit since we've had an attack, and if we have one with low health and low stamina, low stamina due to being exhausted, that could be a recipe for disaster. So I'm going to leave these guys to do what claiming they can, but we'll hasten back and try to get home before it gets to be too tiring. Alright, I think we've claimed this pretty much all the way. Yeah, it is at 100%. We do have a 72 and a 69 we could go for, but I don't think that I'm going to try to risk that now, not with so little energy remaining. We need to get back to the den and make sure the pups are alright and get them fed and settled in, so that if a predator shows up, we have the energy to be able to deal with it. So I'm going to let these guys run back home, and we'll catch up with them once they get there. Aha, there is food here. I thought those coyotes might be pointing us towards something. No harm in topping off before we head back to the puppies. And that'll help us, because we've lost a bit of our food along the way. And here we are at last. Hello, Feather and Tempest and Crow. And the others are soon to follow. I'm sure there's Cricket and Lark and Briar and Autumn. There we go. Everybody's here. We're just going to kind of feed these guys and probably play with them a bit too, make sure everybody is getting the food that they need. And we'll watch out for predators, but then I think we're going to wrap up because we are getting pretty tired indeed. Aden could use a rest after having not 1, but 2 den moves in a 2-day span. And I really hope it doesn't rain tonight, and I really hope that we don't have to move den so soon again. I think we can make it all the way to the rendezvous site on the flea load that we have, because we look here, our pups are at 11 and almost 10, but the fleas are only at 4%, so I think we'll be able to make it in that respect. It's just a matter of if our dens keep flooding. That's not something we can really do much about. So we'll have to see how that goes. But I think, did everybody eat? Everybody's eating as much as they're going to, I think. This den doesn't have quite as much visibility as I would like it to. I mean, we've got a good open area in front of us, but I feel like there's some area behind us that's harder to see. I'm not sure I like that so much. Let's 71% affinity. So I think we'll play with them a little bit more before we settle down to sleep, and then we should be able to finish off with whatever we haven't done here in the morning. Hopefully the stranger wolves don't come for us as well, because we are a little bit, okay, it's telling us we've spent too long playing. We are a little bit in a precarious position with these ones up here. We don't have a full 2 hex buffer around it. Hopefully that will be enough to discourage them, though. We'll just have to see. But we're going to go ahead and wrap up this episode here for today, I think, because it is about that time again. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. But until then, this is Jay, over and out.